Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rocky and Derrick Show. If you like our interviews, please visit our website, rockyandderrickshow.com, and visit our photo and video galleries. I'm back. I know you guys missed me. I'm Derrick. Rocky was holding down the fort for me, and so was my big buddy. I know you guys were sad, but today we're here with
Wright.
Tiffany McKiver.
What do you guys do?
We're filmmakers, film instructors. We teach young men and women whole aspects of screenwriting and filmmaking, and that's pretty much. And we own Paper2Film production. We're the creator of Paper2Films, which is a program that we run every summer.
We started the Paper2Film program in 2013, and it's downtown at the Cultural Arts Center, and we have it every summer. Starting in March, we will have registration for anybody that wants to register their children for the program, and we take children from 12 all the way to 18. Why?
I'm 11.
Well, I thought your birthday was coming up. What? The aw man? Oh, that was very authentic. She was feeling it. But yeah, so that's what we do. We teach the youth how to write a script, a 10-page script, and then we take the script and we find spots that we want to shoot the story. We get people in the community to help out and let us use their venues, so we can actually shoot like in the stores. Elsewhere was one of a place that helped us out one summer as well. And then we shoot, and then we have the editing process, and we have a big film premiere to show the film to the community.
Does it cost?
Registration is a $35 registration fee. For the summer program at the Cultural Arts Center, it is a free program.
And what our program really is about, we give our students, our young men and women, the opportunity to like kind of get out that box. It's not like a set thing when you go to school you have to follow this guideline. We give them an opportunity to really express themselves as writers and filmmakers. We have to reel them in every now and then, but we kind of like give them the opportunity to really express themselves as writers, and actors and actresses. And most of the kids that come to our program, they come back every year. And we done shot like 7 or 8 films since 2013, and 15. Yeah, I didn't want to count the other ones. And but we didn't have our trials and we call it trials and tribulations, because up until last year, we finally started getting some financing. So we kind of really put it in the hands of God, and God just kept it running until we got people to really understand what we meant when we talking about giving back, especially to the low income communities. That's really we try to push our program on too. But our doors are open to anybody.
Where did the name come from?
Well, her sister.
Yeah, Well, let me tell you a little bit about. Okay, so he's an independent filmmaker, and I was teaching at Faust Elementary School, and I had wanted to start acting. I used to act in college, and so one of the teachers knew him, and so we linked up, and I would act in his films, and then he came out and said we should do a program. And so since I had experience doing lesson plans and curriculums, I did that. And he had all the equipment to go out and shoot. And he knew a lot of people in the community that could help it happen. So we were sitting down one day trying to come up with something. And my sister, she's older. She's kind of like a bully figure in my mind. So she kind of bullied us into the name Paper2Film.
But it's stuck.
That's what happened.
Do you travel to get talent?
No, this is all local. We do have some kids that come from Winston-Salem and Kernersville, and that's about it.
I think the thing about our program is we're like a grassroots movement. So if it's like people, I don't want to say stumble upon what we do, but when people find about our program, they come and it kind of blows their mind because the first thing they say is like, we don't see how your program isn't where it is based on what y'all give back, what y'all give. You know, we not only teach them screenwriting, we work on them with acting skills, we work on them with editing skills, and plus at the end of the whole event, we have a big red carpet thing for them. So it's like they have a film premiere for them and everything. So that's what I think we're most proud of, that at the end, the parent, and most of the parents that come, they be like, we didn't think our kids had this in them.
Yeah, them like they're dropping their kids off and not understanding what their kids are really doing with their time. They're really investing their craft and their creativity to make this project happen. So every time we have a premiere, the parents are just like, oh my God, this is like a legit movie. And we tell them, yes, this is what the program is. So it's really rewarding at the end when we do the premiere, but it is a lot of work and a lot of people, a lot of students, the ones that don't make it all the way through the 8 weeks, they really just don't want to do filmmaking. So we always encourage individuals that you have to have a real passion about filmmaking because it is a slow process. We use the whole 8 weeks to make this happen. For the first 3 weeks, we are like writing. We're hand writing the script.
And you make them hand write everything. We kind of get away from the computers because we want the gist of our whole program is improving their reading, writing, and comprehension skills. So we stress you writing the script. We stress that you read your stuff, and our instructors are like communication majors, English majors, you know. And the best thing about the biggest blessing we get with our program is that I know a lot of independent filmmakers do a lot of stuff, and they just share their time. They bring, and we ain't talking about cheap equipment. We talking about they bringing out all their stuff just to make this thing possible, you know. And so that's I think our biggest blessing right now is that all the filmmakers that we deal with, they come out and really support and give back.
Would you want to be more than local? How far do you want to go with it?
Well, I think I'm where a lot put. I'm at a place where a lot put me. You see what I'm saying? If this program is to grow, it's going to be said, hey, it's growing because this is where it needs to go. If it doesn't grow, well, I'm not going to be upset that it doesn't grow because I'm doing what I was ordained to do, is to work with young people, teach young people in craft, and give them the opportunity to be their own voice.
Yes, we will grow. We do have an opportunity in Atlanta, Georgia, Alpharetta, to start a program there, and it's in the works right now. We had an opportunity about a week ago to go to Alpharetta, Georgia, and do a web series for a lady named Dina Beasley. Her son was just drafted in the NBA for the Denver Nuggets, so she's doing a reality / documentary on the process of getting her son there. And she liked the program, the Paper2Film program. That's how she knows about us. And so when she reached out to us to come and do her web series, she did mention that she would like to bring it into that community.
Do you think you'll still be doing this next year, or like doing this but like something more bigger?
Yes, anytime. I feel like anytime you follow something that you're really passionate about, it opened doors for you. So I do feel like it's going to lead into other things. I don't plan on stopping doing this.
Every year since 2013.
This year I didn't say.
This is the first year I think since 2013 that we're not doing it.
Yeah, every year we're going to quit. Every year we're going to quit because that's how much work it is. But at the end, like we said, the premiere, once we get to the premiere part and we see the joy on the student's face and we feel like it's all worth it. But yes, we're going to continue to do it. We do have amazing instructors that came aboard last year. And so now me and Saeed, we could kind of sit back and let them take over it, because it's always good to have fresh minds enter into your project, because sometimes, you know, we'll get stuck in our ways, and the newer generation that just come out of college, they have all these different ideas and even fresh ideas, even with equipment that they use. You know, me and him, we just kind of got acclimated to like the Mevo, and now we started using the GoPro.
We just got a new camera, so we kind of like growing ourselves. Yeah. But one thing that I learned from the students, and I'm getting off track, so I'm gonna come back. You know, I'm one of them kind of guys. I'm stickler for like being in charge. And our kids said, they said, you brought us into this program to be creative. Let us be creative. We just want you to step back and let us do what we do. You know what I mean? If you need for the realist in, that's fine, but let us do what we do. And since I done stepped back like the last 2 programs, the kids have really, really, really done a great job.
I had a question. Do you do only live action movies? Do y'all do like cartoon movies and stuff?
We don't do animation, but and think you talking about for us as filmmakers and actors or our program. Well, we pretty much let our students pick their genre. We give them a list of genres, and we usually let them pick their genres. And you know, the last 2 years, you gotta sit back and I study our students for the last 2 years, and we kept saying we don't want them to do the same thing. So it must be an issue with the schools. It must be an issue with how things going on in school, because the last 2 years they wanted to do school stuff and deal on different situations that happened during school. Yeah. So, and I'm glad that they did that, because they're noticing that there is an issue with the students or with the school or the student body. So we kind of like let the students pick their own genre.
How can people get in contact with you?
You can go to our website. Is www.paper2films with the S .com. You can also, if you would like to email us, it's the same thing, paper2films with the S @gmail.com. That's the best way to get in contact with us. My phone number, if you would like to give us a call, if a parent wants to call and talk with us, my number is 336-483-5932. And Saeed's number is 336-254-4161. You could call us anytime and talk about the Paper to Film program. But I do suggest just go to the website and look at some of the films that we have already done. And we do take donations, because we do not charge the students. We do have, the community kind of pitch in to give us funds to make it happen. And you can also donate through the Paper to Film website.
What is the biggest, in your opinion, what is the biggest site and or theater your movies have been in?
Well, as an independent filmmaker, my films have been like in New York, Philly, Detroit. I've been to like a lot of film festivals as an independent filmmaker myself. But with our kids, we kind of keep everything local, because we want people to see where we at. We did the Red Cinema. Before we were doing like little small venues that the city gave us, but the library. But last year we did Red Cinema, and this year we did our film premiere at the Dance. They got a brand new state of the art gallery in the Cultural Center, and we were the first people to show a film there.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It was called the Van Dyke Performance space. It was a great space. It's at the Cultural Center down in the basement. But I don't know which one I like the best. I think the kids might have liked the movie theater the best, just because it was in the movie theater. But I like the Van Dyke the best, because it was just a great feel for what we was doing, and it was in the community. When we do it at the theater, you kind of had to go outside and on battleground, and our kids that we reach, they are like really just locally around the downtown area. So I do like it staying there. But the biggest one, I think, if the kids were here, they would say the Red Cinema. Is your go? Okay.
What kind of advice would you give the kids?
What kind of advice I would give the kids? I would tell kids this: just follow your dream and be passionate about what you do. You know what I mean? That's it. Because if you follow your dream, be passionate about what you do, you'll be successful. You know what I mean? Because if you follow your passion and just focus on being successful. Even if your passion doesn't materialize, at least you know you put out that effort to do 100% whatever you do. You gotta be passionate and always put out 100%, and never let nobody tell you that you're a failure. I mean, if you put your all into everything that doesn't work, you're not a failure. That's just not for you. So just move on to something else that might be for you, and when you put your all in that, it might work. That's what I tell people all the time. Just put your all into it.
And my motto is you fall in love with the process. A lot of people give up during the process because it's hard work, you know. But if you really have passion about what you want to achieve, then you're going to have to make up in your mind that I'm going to fall in love with writing this script. I'm going to fall in love with staying up late at night to do my craft. I'm going to fall in love with studying whoever is coming to your show. You know,
and all that goes into your schoolwork and everything. You know, all that it's a like you said, it's the process. It's a formula, and you this, and he can attest. The film industry is a boring industry. The writing the scripts, the practice, it's boring. It's just like you have to have a love for it. So if you don't have a love for it, you're not going to be successful at it. That's with anything.
Well, see you next time on the Rocky and Derrick Show. And if you want to become a sponsor, go on our website, rockyandderrickshow.com. Goodbye. And I thought it was over. Be sure to go on our website, rockyandderrickshow.com, to vote which ones do you like better, Chris, Junior, Tiana, Rocky, or Derrick. Choose me, please.